What's up, nerds? I'm Weston of Board Gaming and hanging out with Chris at Calliope. How you doing, Chris?
I am fantastic.
Awesome. What do you got to show us today?
Well, this is Dicey Peaks. This is a brand new game by Scott Alms, and it's pre-releasing right here at GenCon. It won't be available in stores until late October, but we have it here for sale and for show and for play and for fun.
Awesome.
So, Dicey Peaks is a game about mountain climbers who are really adventurers, who have decided that they are going to ascend to the top of Yeti Mountain.
Oh man.
Now, Yeti Mountain is the tallest mountain in the world. And like any mountain, you're going to have to deal with things like hazards and keeping your oxygen levels high. But on this, you're also going to have to deal with Yeti attacks because this is a very dangerous mountain and the Yetis live here and they're just pests.
Okay.
They're always in your way. So this is a dice game. It's a little bit of a press your luck game. So you start at base camp here, and you start with an oxygen tank full of oxygen. It's all the way up at 9. You have a dice pool here, and I want to take a moment and just take a look at these dice.
Yeah,
these
those are
frosted, opaque. They look like chunks of a glacier.
They look awesome. I like that you have that actually like engraved down in there. It's not just like printed on there.
Engraved in,
these
and
dice are awesome.
And they're in 3 colors. There's the
so dicey.
The white, the light blue, and the dark blue.
Okay.
So this is your dice pool. Now, you're going to roll 5 dice and then you're going to make a choice. After you roll the 5 dice, do I want to climb or do I want to rest? Climbing means you're spending pickaxes to move up and you're going to lower your oxygen for every pickaxe that you have.
Okay.
Resting means you're going to try to roll tents and you're going to gain that oxygen back. There are dangers to either of those though, because as you climb, you will roll avalanches. And if you roll 3 avalanches, you bust. And while you're resting and you're sleeping,
sounds awesome right now.
The Yetis can come at you, and if you roll 3 of the Yeti claws, they've caught up to your tent and slashed it up and you bust.
Okay.
So what'll happen is, you choose from this pool. The white are balanced towards climbing, the dark blue are balanced towards resting, and the light blue are kind of neutral. They're right in the middle. So if I want to climb, I'm going to grab 4 of the dice, and I'm going to roll. So I rolled a pickaxe, that's great. I rolled an avalanche, that's not so great. And I rolled a Yeti claw. Yetis are, like I said, pains in the butt. They're always just around, and when you roll them, they come out of the dice pool and you have to set them aside as well. When you're climbing, it's okay. If you get 3 or more of those, though, they won't make you bust, only when you're resting. But I put these aside. Oh, and I have another pickaxe here, so yay. Nice. Now, this tent, if I say right now I'm climbing or resting, and I say I'm climbing, the tent is like a blank. I can throw that back in the pool, and then I can keep going, grabbing 3 more dice at a time and rolling. So here I got 2 more pickaxes, and I got another avalanche. So I'm gonna probably want to stop here because as I'm climbing, if I get 3 avalanches, I bust.
Okay.
But I got 4 pickaxes, so if I'm the red player, I go 1, 2, 3, 4 down, and I move 1, 2, 3, 4 up the mountain, and then I flip when I'm on, and look at this. Lucky me, I have this nice, beautiful view to the top of the mountain, but nothing happens. Let's say I'd rolled, next player goes, they roll 3, maybe blue comes over here, they move their thing down 3, they flip this over, lucky them, they would get to bounce ahead too. You don't flip the next one you land on, only the one you first land on, but they are ahead. So that's what they get to do. As time goes on and as this goes down, you may decide that you want to rest, and then maybe you choose the first 5 being the sleepy ones so that you can grab tents. So I got a couple tents and I got one of these, and you keep going, you can gain your oxygen back for the things that you roll that way.
Gotcha.
So you will move up the mountain and you will wind, it's like a spiral. You wind this way, then this way, then this way, and you keep going until you get up near the summit. And these 3 are considered one spot. So when you're coming from here up to here, you roll your dice like usual, you choose to climb, you're moving up here and you get to choose one of these. And what you're looking for, and this is how you win the game, is the fabled red flag atop Yeti Mountain. So if you were moving from here to here, which of these 3 would you flip over?
I would definitely go here.
This one right here?
Yeah,
all right.
That one.
And you would not be right. But if the next player comes and they do the same thing, they roll and they try this one, then boom, they found the flag. That's my Dicey Peak sense.
I'm not good at this game. But this guy set it up, so I mean, who knows?
The other thing I should say, those Yetis that you set aside that always come out of your dice pool, if you're ahead of others on the mountain and you roll a Yeti claw, everyone else on the mountain who's behind you, if I'm red, they get 1 free move up the mountain. The Yetis are chasing them. So if these people are back here and I have any number of Yeti set aside, they're all going to get one free move up, and you don't enact the action of what you land on. They just get to move up one. But it's a little bit of a catch-up mechanism for people who are behind. And this game plays 2 to 6.
Yeah.
And when you're playing with 6 players, that can mean a lot for different people behind you.
6 moves on your turn.
Yeah, so you have to be really careful when you press your luck. Not only for you not busting and you being able to climb, but also that you're not giving people the ability to move up.
Gotcha.
So it's a fast-paced, dice-rolling, press-your-luck game. You're trying to get to the top. There's a lot of suspense when you get up here, and it's great. 2 to 6 players, and it's a lot of fun.
Nice, awesome. That sounds awesome. Great. Well, guys, if you're interested in this game, we will have a link to it in the purchase box down below whenever it is available, which you said was October 2017.
Yeah,
Ish.
late October.
Awesome. Anyway, while you're down there, don't forget to subscribe so you'll never be bored. Finger gun. You'll know for next time.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.